Let me tell you two things. God is favoring you, but your enemies are absolutely going out their way in order for them to sabotage that your success you have. Yes, trust me. Many of us don't know that there are people who are fighting to make sure we go down. There are people who are already arranging, plotting to make sure you go down. There are people who smile with you, who eat with you, but they are going as far as they can. They are moving mountain, they are falling what mountain just to make sure they sabotaged you. But only God keep defending you. Hey God, only God keep rescuing you, escaping you from their evil plot. Only God keep giving you opportunity to smile. Only God keep giving you the privilege not to be laid down. Trust me, choosings. They are absolutely so wounded because everything that they have put together to make sure they sabotaged everything within you, God keep disappointing their devices. When God is blessing you, He will not hide it from people. When God is favoring you, eyes are seeing it. Eyes are absolutely seeing that God is blessing you. Eyes are absolutely seeing that God is favoring you. Your enemies are accurately watching what God is doing in your life. They are seeing that God is taking step, is moving mountain to bless you. They can see that God is doing all His possible best to make sure you become the great vision of yourself. They can see that everything you do is ordered by God. Trust me. You wake up this early morning, you wake up every day. There are people who don't expect you to come back. Why? Because they see that you are doing better than them. They just want you to go out and never return back. They just want you to travel and never return back. They just want you to go there and do what and end up. And either you die or not. They are just there waiting for them to hear bad news. Trust me. But what shocked them is that God keep escaping you. God keep disappointing their devices. You have a lot of people today who are traveling from one location to another for the sake of they are seeking for your downfall. They are looking way in order for them to bring you down. You have a lot of your relatives you are eating right now with, you are doing stuff with them, but they are going from one altar, one house to another, one traditional house to another, one place to another, one herbalist to another, one place in one angle to another, just because they want to sabotage that blessing you have right in your hand. Trust me, you have a lot of them. Why are you growing with better than us? You have them. You have a lot of people who are secretly questioning the reason why you are doing better than them. But meanwhile, they know that you are a hardworking person. Meanwhile, they know that you are not lazy like them. Meanwhile, they know that you are moving mountain to make sure you become great. Meanwhile, they know that you are having sleepless night over the fact that you want to become great and become version of yourself. Meanwhile, they know that indeed you are not playing with your purpose and your dream. Meanwhile, they are watching all the struggle, all your effort you are putting into your purpose to become great. Now that God is now placing you where He know you belong and where you know you will be capable and able to do or to handle, majority of them are jealous of you. Majority of people are now going out their way just to sabotage it. Many of us don't know how many people out there who are seriously so in pain because of the favor of God upon your life, because of the glory of God upon your life, because of what God is doing in your life. Trust me, you have no idea how many people out there who are no longer comfortable with their own life. They are no longer living fine or cool. because of the fact that God is accurately taking charge of your life, because of the fact that the more you do, the more blessing you have, because of the fact that you are not yet destroyed. Because trust me, they are watching. They know that, this is not whom they do used to know. This is not the lady they rejected. This is not the lady they do used to know. This is not that man that, they know in years back. How come all this favor is upon him? How come all this favor is upon her? How come he is now the one owing all this stuff? Because trust me, people don't question your struggle, but they are questioning your sources. This is the world we are living. People don't want to know how many effort you are put through. They don't want to know how many effort you are put daily, you are put in all your life. They don't want. But all that they are just there is questioning why you are doing better than them and why you ought to do better than them. All that they are just there questioning is, why do you ought to be great? Why do you ought to be successful? Why do you ought to be mighty? Because trust me, there are people who are uncomfortable because God is providing and elevating and blessing you. And majority of them have tried to pull you down, but God keep pushing you forward. Remain blessed.